all comes down to Germany, and it all comes down this week. On Wednesday, Germany's High Court will decide the fate of the 500 billion euro rescue plan. A reporter for Deutsche Welle explains the potential impacts if the court strikes it down.
People would rather not think about that. Probably it would come to a severe downward correction, to a severe slide, but nobody really knows that ahead of time.
The court is expected to uphold the treaty, but not without facing a public backlash. A majority of Germans oppose the bailout of other European countries. The Los Angeles Times explains. Public opposition to the bailout fund is strong. Hundreds of protesters turned out over the weekend for a rally. Many Germans are fed up with their tax money being used to prop up what they see as their profligate, irresponsible neighbors, which is why more than 35,000 people joined the complaint against the rescue fund. Bloomberg Businessweek reports the bailout plan requires member nations to cover the costs of nations who don't pay their share, a major issue for conservative Germans. A German law school professor tells Bloomberg the judges will have to address the key question: to what extent Germany does relinquish its financial autonomy and how much power is left to decide on financial actions it will have to take in the future. All of which leaves much unknown, not just for Germany, but for all of the Euro member nations. A CMC Markets analyst tells Fox Business the biggest question surrounds a timetable for a turnaround.
The key unknown remains around what conditionality they may impose on the German Parliament with respect to unlocking the aid. You know, will it introduce more delays?
CNN reports the stakes are especially high for countries who are dependent on the aid: Spain, Italy, and Greece, among others. Spain has already requested up to 100 billion euro in bailout loans to recapitalize its banking sector. Italy could also come under pressure if the court rules against the ESM, since many investors see the fund as a key backstop for the nation's 1 trillion euro bond market. According to the BBC, Germany contributes 27% of the European Rescue Fund. Again, the court is expected to make a ruling on Wednesday. For Newsy, I'm Lauren Goris. Multiple sources, the real story.